That's if you're both in the school together. Okay. Wait, she can't get it right.
My sister, my friend.
Did she change avatar again? Oh no, okay. I don't know. That avatar is insane. Gonna finger you up. Okay.
Always means status.
I love them showing that they're fully aware that what they're doing it doesn't do anything.
All right.
You starting, George?
Yeah, now I'm starting. I gotta turn the music on in here now, because I don't know what boss music's gonna show up, but I gotta hear it.
I'm just saying George is not ready.
What do you
No, it
mean?
is. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Continue on, George.
George is gonna struggle so much when he gets to the one part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna struggle? Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Anyways, guys, so let's continue. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, got it, George. Go, George.
This is bullshit.
Nah, it's just not it.
Oh, here we go.
Where's Auntie at?
I was in love with putting material on. I could come back to solution.
Sorry to drag you in our meeting, but we need to get a better handle on the threats Alexandria is facing now. Not at all. Much has happened since the state funeral, and a clear idea of where things stand would be beneficial for us as well. True. First things first, then. Let's discuss the state of the machine malfunctions. We know what happened there. Every single sector reported instances of sentries attacking citizens without provocation, and vehicles suddenly becoming unresponsive to controls. And while these malfunctions were resolved fairly quickly, they nevertheless resulted in a considerable number of injuries and deaths. True. But you haven't heard anything about new incidents since then, right? Right. No additional reports have been logged. As far as I know, that's the good news. The bad news is I tried to take control of the soldiers when they started hurting people, but they wouldn't listen to me, even though I have the king's authority. Once things calmed down, I was finally able to make them give up their weapons. But if it happens again, I don't know if they'll ignore me like before. Okay, true. The King of Resolve's authority is about the highest there is. Who is this man that can override it with such impunity? Huh? I can't fucking read.
Impunity.
Computer. There you go. Thank fucking God, dude. My brain
I wish
was
Final Fantasy
about
lets
to
us to do
explode.
highlighters, like highlight hair, like Geode and like Spin and the guy in the background.
Hmm.
It'd be sick.
Yo, Lily, what's up, homie? This fucking guy, Calix. Lest you forget, he was known for his advancements in electro technology. And it was he who established preservation for the purpose of furthering his research. The wasting disease which afflicted him, however, was said to leave him scant years left to live. He must have chosen to undergo conservation into an endless, that he might continue his efforts into the present day. Not even him anymore, man. Moon, welcome. How are you? Preservation's early goals seem noble enough. Exploring treatments for Levin sickness, designing Everkeep's core system, that sort of thing. Why harm the people if he was... I'm not even reading that word. Trying to help. Dude, what? I do not pretend to
Cynically.
fully understand. Yeah, I can't read words, man. I do not pretend to fully understand Calix's motivations, only that he appeared incensed by what he saw as mankind's failings. Finished the recent update, so I got bored. And I'm on one of my alts
Outfits.
that I haven't
feel so
used
out
for
of
over
place.
2,000 days. Jesus Christ. Went from level 2 to level 29 so far. Nice. Good, how are you enjoying the patch so far? I literally just started the patch. This is the first cutscene that happens. So I haven't gotten too far into it yet. We've already seen how he's employed the simulant to convince Alexandrians that endless conservation is their only hope for survival. Eternal life is assured for the 5,000 who register their neo-regulators. But this is merely one part of Calix's greater plan. He wants the key to interdimensional fusion. With that relic in his possession, he will draw ether from the reflections and expand his efforts to create endless 1,000-fold. Hit with an ad if you want any help later. I can swap over to my main. I'll let you know, Lily. If we mean to foil Calix's schemes, then our only option is to determine where he's hiding and put him down. Which unfortunately is easier said than done. I've been scouring the terminal we found in the depths of Everkeep, but I've failed to uncover even the slightest trace of his activities. Give me a little more time though, and I'm sure I can sniff him out. Okay. I'll help you. Blulja is such a techno wizard now. Look at him. While Galuja and Shale are working on that, I think I'm going to take a look around town. I want to make sure no new problems have cropped up, as well as search for any information that might lead us to Calix. You're welcome to come along. Another malfunction could happen at any time, and I'd be glad to have some brawlers at my back. Yo, true. I'm out here, dude. Count me in. Ra and the others are helping Oblivion patrol on other levels of the keep, so shall we stick to the streets of Solution 9? Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Thanks to you two, I appreciate the company. I have to speak with the city's administrators about bringing in the Lands Guard. I want our soldiers around to protect those who are moving to Tudiolo. Alphano and Alize will be joining me for the meeting, so the three of us can cover that sector as soon as we're done. If I may, I'd like to join J. Kami's group if you'll have me. Yo, sure. Join me, homie. The more mouths to ask questions, the merrier, as long as you're aware of the dangers. Thank you. I'll do my next button to be a burden. Okay? I'm more worried about you, Gio. Don't do anything stupid. True. You'll change your tune once we get back with the goods on Calix. Then the drinks are on you. Come, come on, let's continue this outside. All right. Listen, Calix is a machinist, right? He's not a gunbreaker.
Yes.
All right.
Oh no, Calix.
Calix is just a
I mean, no,
machinist.
not Calix.
Yeah, he's just
Gio.
a
Yeah.
Geo
Geo is a machinist. Yes.
He is a machinist. Yeah.
Are you sure he's not a gunbreaker?
I'm just saying, Geode is cool.
My guy,
Yeah.
Geodude, if you will.
Geodude. He do look like Geodude in the face. If you just have his head and put some arms on the side of his head, that motherfucker is definitely a Geodude. For sure. Look at him. You tell me you don't put 2 arms on the side of his head and get rid of the rest of his body, he's not Geodude.
He's got the chiseled face structure.
He does got the chisel. His face look like a fucking rock. Alright. Yeah, it's Geodude. Look at him. Ah, my arm. It hurt. Help me. Sorry, I was off in my own little world. Shall we get started? Do people seem uneasy? Are you alright, Geode? Are you alright, Geode? Because we're being on an alt, especially. These changes to Luck Mage, though, is low level. There's times where the game doesn't register swaps properly. They're stuck with 30 feet, 100 feet, not. Damn. Does the early stages of Thaumaturge slash Black Mage not have a MP gainer? Meanwhile, I'm enough, given the circumstances. It was the queen's fondest wish that her subjects remain shielded from the horrors of death, and so they were for the longest time. Then the moment morality once again becomes an unavoidable fact of life, they're greeted with an outbreak of bloody violence. True. There's a Black Mage thing, I believe. Ah. Many are bound to give the endless alternative serious consideration. True. They have to suffer with lucid dreaming until I can get back. Ah. You'll get there in no
By the way,
time.
George, Weeb said 11 and a half.
I'll bring him so he can try him on. I'll bring him so he can try him. If not, I'll figure something else out. But I'll still bring him.
Okay. Gotcha.
Indeed, and I do not blame them for that. It's only natural that such thoughts should come to mind. What I cannot forgive is the way Calyx wields fear and misery to manipulate people into making that choice. True. Fuck that boy. No one, not Calyx nor anyone else, should dictate how we cope with the specter of death. As one who lived as an Alexandrian, I wish to put the choices for this country's future back into the hands of its citizens. I so hope that Sphene becomes a fucking scion, bro. And you think we can handle that responsibility after everything you've seen of us? It is what I've seen that has convinced me you can. I awoke 4 centuries later to find our people living and laughing beneath Alexandria's banner. Though surprised and bewildered, I was overjoyed to see it so. You all deserve to be happy. Well then. We'd best not let you down. Now, I suggest we move as a group. We don't know if or when a battle might find us. Oh, I believe someone came prepared for just such an eventuality. Who joined us? Oh. Is that the grimoire you retrieved from the old castle? Yes, my parents gifted it to me when I was a child. They were adamant that I should learn to protect things important to me. I was fortunate enough to have a tutor in the arcane arts, so I lay claim to some small measure of skill. Not gonna lie, I'm loving these Vesper teleport vouchers. Wish we had these years ago. Yeah. If that's the case, it might be better if we split into 2 groups. After all, it would certainly be more efficient for information gathering. I guess that makes sense. The 2 of you can take the west side of the recreation zone then. Jakami and I will take the east. I thought I was going to take Sphene with me. This is some bullshit. Very well.
That's so sad.
Yeah, right? I was like, yo, Sphene, you going to come with me. You're going to show me your skills. Very well. We shall end our patrol in the plaza as just past True View, and oh wait, yeah, you there? I can't, dude. I can't fucking read. I'm illiterate. Oh my god. Let's do the rounds. Yeah, blah 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 blah. All right. Escorting entails. Dude, why do? This is weird. I don't know why you have to tell me this again. I've done this plenty of times. What is this shit? What is this shite? Coming over here. Lighthearted citizen. Asked me such a fine music. Yes, well, I just registered my new regulator. It's literally becoming what I think about memories at first, but now I do got through with the registration. I've never felt more at ease. Also, once it was done, the regulator displayed the current numbers of the 5,000 slots available. Over 3,800 have already been filled. There is still a hesitant use of time to make up your mind. Mark my words, Fred. When there's only a few slots left, it's going to get very ugly. I would think so. Motherfuckers are gonna be fighting. Sunburst citizen. Are the sentries and air wheeler safe to be around? I just know it's going to happen again, and maybe next time I'll be the one who dies a horrific accident. I need a real regulator. Becoming endless is the only way. Even Queen's Fiend said so. Let's talk to Geode. Geode, what you got for me, brother? Discuss True View. The memories. I used to drink around here all the time. Make sure not to overdo it when I had to work the next day. But once we were past the busy season, when the ladies were and men were in company, well, you have to scrape me off the street outside in the morning or afternoon. The worst I ever got was I should have been the worst day of my life. I can remember it. I was still wearing a regular back then. It was also the day I first met Shell, although I guarantee she's forgotten it completely. Gonna hear my story? Well, I appreciate you offering my sympathetic ear. So much to tell. You must know, a good friend of mine died while when those machines went crazy. His air wheeler dropped out of the sky. He didn't survive the crash. He definitely wasn't wearing a regulator. I know that's not so strange these days, but he'd never bothered me once. He was at peace with the idea of dying someday, and I thought I understood what he meant until it happened. The word, I feel like there's a new factor in these stories we've heard once we hadn't considered during our discussion with everyone in the back room. Fights are likely to break out over the regulators. The fact that nearly 4,000 people have registered is worthy of its own report. But are you sure there wasn't anything else? People are still definitely afraid. That's a point of concern. Don't get me wrong, but I think we're acutely aware of it already. Yes, that's it. The vast majority of residents have always worn regulators, so it's not a detail we normally think about. With the supply of souls cut off, though, more and more people have been going without them. You look into the casualties from the recent attacks to check whether or not they were equipped with regulators. Let's go on the street over to the east. Pretty chaotic at that time. Maybe we'll find eyewitnesses who can help us confirm this. Okay. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I don't have to. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Muted Legend said hi. Oh, hello. I was looking at the other chat. Hello, how are you today? Please let me know if I'm in a service. This is a sentry. Why are we talking to a sentry? Citywide casualty data unavailable. Government officials are currently processing reports while affected zones. Can you narrow it down to the recreation zone then? You must have some estimates on hand. Recalibrating parameters, injured 87 individuals, casualties 19 individuals. Casualties equipped with regulators 0. Okay, so everybody who died over there had regulators on. What do I do on my main inside with Gridania GC again? Listen, I'd say try something new. There's enough people who died in machine rampage or wearing regulators. I'm sorry I wasn't assigned to clearing away debris. I didn't see any of the deceased. No bodies were present by the time I arrived, so I assumed the ushers had already done their work. I do remember there being patches of white dust scattered around about that were quite a chore to clean up, but nothing else worthy of mention. Next time we rejoin Cryos Fiend. I was half joking with my boast to Shale, but we may have stumbled upon something major here. We should share our findings and keep pursuing this avenue of inquiry. Getting Cryos 8 minute deposits, is that true? Let's go. Alright. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Hello, Cryo. Oh. So essentially, you're saying that the people who were killed by malfunctioning machines weren't wearing regulators. Well, the numbers are still tentative and only apply to that one zone. We don't know how they'll stack up against the overall data, but this is definitely more than a coincidence. I think it's safe to say that anyone who had removed their regulator was a priority target. Now that you mention it, the person that was treating for injuries wasn't wearing one either. But why? Why are they being targeted over everyone else? Based solely on the lack of a neo regulator, we cannot judge if a person has no desire to become an endless, or if they simply failed to acquire one at one of the limited devices. But those who wear no regulator at all, they have clearly rejected the old system of using souls to revive themselves. Put another way, they have chosen to live their lives in the knowledge that death is an inevitability. The chances of such resolute people would wish to become endless are far lower, I would imagine. And so Calix has chosen those least likely to accept his vision as victims to stoke fear and panic. But there was no need to kill anyone. With the ways things were, people were already fearful enough. He could have found 5,000 willing citizens without all this madness. He probably could have, in all honesty. You make a good point. Perhaps this sowing of terror in service to another scheme, where he had some other need for the lives he's taken. Maybe to use their souls for regulators. What of the dust found at various sites? Could something have been done to the victims? Ooh. I wonder, what about that sanitation worker story? He saw no bodies but mentioned piles of white dust. Dust but no bodies? Now where have I heard that before? Do you recall when we went to save Aaronville from the sentries in the outskirts? That usher Malachite told us much the same thing. When I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but no one knew what had become of it. Damn! So motherfuckers are getting obliterated. That both stories speak of missing remains is suspicious enough, but the shared mention of this dust is too much to ignore. In that case, we should confirm if this substance was present at other sites and attempt to ascertain its nature. Following this thread may lead us not only to an explanation for the missing bodies, but also the intent behind Calix's murderous actions. Okay. They come in, we need your help. I've lost control over the soldiers at the residential area. They might be trying to hurt people again. Oblivion members are on their way now, but are you close enough to join them? Shit. Damn it, our new investigation will have to wait. Let's go. Shit. It's being overwritten.
Stay back! Stay away from me! Leave him alone.
Damn. I thought he fainted.
What happened here? A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me.
Damn.
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same, even if that meant using its bare hands.
I'll leave matters here to you. I'm going to do a sweep of the surrounding area.
He's not wearing a regulator. Neither was the other guy.
Anyone else in this sector who no longer wears a regulator?
I don't think I've seen Isadora and her boy with theirs recently.
Oh shit. Run!
Go to them, quickly!
You wanted to take me to work before I did take the paper. Take the paper.
Wyaquay! I'll be fine. But Isadora's in bad shape.
Sheet.
Mother, please.
Shit.
Isadora. Oh, thank goodness. She wasn't struck anywhere vital. I'm sorry. If only I'd gotten here sooner. Everything will be all right. I promise to make your mother better. Thank you, miss.
So he had a flashback of Sphene not knowing that that's actually the real Sphene.
Will she sleep like that forever? No, not forever. She'll wake soon. I'm sure of it.
That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is nice. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to do this shit. Forgive me, I was reckless. You shouldn't have had to waste time tending my wounds as well. Did you see our other comrade back there? He stayed behind in the lobby, but I heard sounds of fighting. I'm sorry, he must have fallen protecting the residents.
You know you want those tacos, George.
I wanted
No, George.
listen. I wanted the tacos, but I went for what's good as a tank. I went for the skill speed, vitality, and stuff. I went for the skill speed. I had to go for the skill speed. If he is wounded or worse, I should go to him. Wait, please, if it is a save, you need to rest. You stay with Milos and watch over Isadora for me. Go attend to your friend. Thank you, please. Okay. That running animation for humans in the...
You don't want skill speed too much, or your combo breaks.
Well, I got
Sorry.
the skill speed food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you get the vitality one?
Yeah, vitality, skill speed. That's what I want for.
Yeah, that's what you need to aim for. Yeah. If you get too much skill speed, then your rotation will start to drift, and it's really bad for a paladin.
Isadora is going to be alright then, I'm so glad. Just finished my administrations here. Our Oblivion comrade was beyond saving, I'm afraid. That brave soul, he gave his life to save another. He died protecting me. I don't understand why any of this is happening. That sentry was behaving normally like any other. Then all of a sudden it tried to kill me. Weapons or no, Calyx commanded them to commit murder. Is it over? We came as soon as, fucking Christ. I'm sorry, by the time we arrived, it was already too late. And Gio could be in trouble too. Once we have his radius locked down, we need to find him. That's true, he went to go sniff out stuff. But why? Has something happened? Possibly, we're not sure what, but he stopped responding to our communications. We need to prioritize securing the residential sector, though, at least until we regain control over the sentries. We could go find him. We should search for Geode. I agree, since most Oblivion members have sworn off regulators, if our theory holds true, then they could be prime targets for the next attack. Please do what you can to shepherd the residents to safety, but avoid the sentries at all costs. Alright, thanks. Here, take these communicators. We made modifications to them to prevent Calyx from intercepting the signal. We've been using them to coordinate movements with allies in the vicinity. I know it's an MMO and they can't, like, really put every little thing in there, but I always find it hilarious whenever you get a piece of equipment from somebody and they just hand you some air. You look at your hand, you're just like, ah, air.
Air.
Nothing to keep hailing Geode. Good luck and stay safe.
Air.
She said he will sweep the surrounding area, so he shouldn't have ventured too far. Let's get going. Hopefully our boy Geode don't turn into this fucking pile of dust.
Oh, by the way, George, you can turn on the chat bubbles now.
How do I do that? Is it system configuration?
Character config.
Character.
Yep, and then bottom, all the way to the bottom. But the little, yeah, nope, down, log.
Oh,
Nope,
log
down. Yep, and then chat bubble settings. I have my elbow. Enable chat bubbles, and then apply. Yep, there you go. Now you have chat bubbles. You don't gotta do anything else.
Oh, so when people say stuff, I'll be able to see it over their head?
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that addition. We need stuff like that more. My question is it gonna get annoying when you're doing raids and stuff? People are typing. Is it gonna happen in raids, or does it shut off?
I promise you, people are not gonna type and chat like that during raid.
I hope not. See us on a Geode. Mishcrack is force communicator. Geode, answer me. The response project further east. Okay. You see a sign of Geode, the neighboring residential radius would be the next logical place to look.
This is the only place left. Let them be safe.
Geode, are you there? Answer me, please!
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive! Thank the gods! Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby is secure. I'll scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
Woo!
That dust.
Dust? What are you talking about? What's happening?
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They must have modified the soul cells.
Damn.
Shit.
Reload, damn it.
You can't be here. You need to run now.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
A trap.
Don't let this be the end of the guy, bro. Don't let this be the end of my guy.
Take care of the others, hey?
No sign of him so far. This way, maybe? Geode!
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell's worth of ether.
They killed the boy. They killed the homie. That's ooh.
But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut
George,
this
you said
foolish.
something about them getting turned to dust, and I was like, how did you know? Like,
That's about listen, that's my only other fucking like my brain, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like I dude, I think I'm on the spectrum or some shit. My brain goes into overload when shit happens and I think of like what the possibilities of certain shit is. And I'm just like, oh, maybe they're turning people into fucking dust. Like I'm over here thinking they fucking obliterated them. Like when they killed them, they literally like turned them to fucking dust. Actual.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand. 7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into endless. With 11%, operations could continue unabated for 800 years. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so what difference does it make if I return them to ether now?
That he walked on my boy's dude. That he walked on his dust.
I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. This unit cannot offer you worthwhile resistance.
He out here disrespecting my boy. That's crazy.
Instead, I pose a question. Would you hand over the key if I promise to halt my harvest?
I'll halt your harvest by defeating you.
It was foolish of me to even ask. I return to my work then. There is much to do if I must take the key by force.
This is bullshit. This pile of dust, these ashes, and the soul cell he left behind. Was that his twisted way of returning Geo to us? Damn you, Calyx. Damn you and your careless cruelty. He was our friend. Even so, some might say every death was justified if it meant 5,000 endless could continue their immortal lives. And if a reflection stolen ether allowed for many more endless, why that too would be a noble sacrifice for the greater good. Who could think that? Not I. Certainly not I. We know only too well there is not noble in this sacrifice. We have to stop him. We have to find Calyx and put an end to this madness as soon as possible. And under no circumstances can we let the key fall into his possession, Jakame. If it falls to us, we will thwart his plans here in Alexandria before he can terrorize innocents and reflections elsewhere. And we have to explain to them what happened to Geo. That's fucked up, man.
Our dear Geode.
The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
It's not your fault, little man.
This isn't your fault, Goloja. The blame lies with Calyx, and with him alone. It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy, living our lives? What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or myself for being powerless to stop him.
Wait, where are you going?
To clear my head. Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Stay here and get some rest. I'll make sure nostalgia stays out of trouble.
Thank you.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, I'm hopeful we can determine where Calyx is hiding. But not right now. We need time before we can move on. Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
Another comrade gone. Some days it's almost more than I can bear. He was an older brother to nostalgia and me. She'll knew him longer though, and is surely taking it the hardest. And that's on top of what happened with Kafkiwa. Do you think you can check on her, see how she's doing? She's like to put on a brave face. Apologies, my mind was elsewhere. We need to press on with the hunt for Calyx, but I can't seem to focus. I should be better than this, I know. Is there anything I can do? Can't help yourself, can you? Still, I appreciate the concern. Kifkiwa used to say the best thing to do with grief is to let it all out. I think I'll take myself over to Earth and Sky and say my goodbyes to Geode. Why don't you come along? I could use someone to blubber to if you have a shoulder to spare. Right then. Let's get out of Everkeep for a bit.
Yo, Gabe.
Padres.
Yo, Gabe Daddy.
What's going on, gang?
Not streaming some Final Fantasy.
Nice.
It's a fair trek on foot, so I've arranged for a couple of air wheelers. Modules removed so you can Calyx and be able to seize control.
Just getting caught up and I'm waiting. What's your virgin minutes still need to finish the new dungeon?
Yeah,
How you feel so far, George?
That's some bullshit. That's all I can say, dude. That's some bullshit.
Oh man, I just want you to know you said something about it, and I was like, "There's
yeah,
something
I know. he said to Dust, and I was like, "There's man."
Dude, I don't know if it's like the autism that just makes my brain think of shit. Like, what are the possibilities? They said some shit about Dust. I'm like, and then when the guy said, "Yeah, I tried to find the person, but all I found was a pile of dust," I was like, "Damn, motherfuckers out here getting obliterated, most likely."
What about you, Gabe? What are you up to?
Grinding some Destiny. It's Solstice right now, so there's some actually some pretty cool stuff out.
I've seen the holofoil weapons. not enough to bring me back,
Dude,
but they look
they're
nice.
so fucking cool, man. They're so cool. The hollow foil looks so sweet.
Yeah, that is pretty sick, but that alone isn't enough. Not enough to bring me back.
That's fair
Not
enough.
right now.
Can't even blame me.
Is the raid
Yeah, I
rocket
mean-
launcher even good?
I mean, from what I've seen, it's like a fucking Gauss cannon.
Oh.
I haven't played with it. I haven't even done the raid yet. Try to find 4 or 5 people who play this game. Difficulty impossible.
Yeah, I was gonna pay somebody.
Pay somebody to play a game you already paid for is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
But you,
I'm
you
good
know,
on that.
you'll make it through the raid with no kills, man.
Yeah, all those people got banned, by the way, Shamir.
Oh, I know. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they were asking for it. Assholes.
My favorite part is just imagine the people who, you know, happen to have played the game, done all the other raids, right? And they're just like, ah, yeah, I just want to get this one over with. And lost years of progress.
Shit stains. That's what they get.
Yeah.
The old hideout.
Paula, I see you.
Whenever we lost a comrade, the three of us would come back.
Don't forget, Gabe. I got a whole character waiting for you to hit Shadowbringers.
Geode and Kafkiwa.
Sure.
Right there with you.
It's kind of like a weird time because whatchamacallit?
Will you raise a glass? Oh.
What are the two of you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd show up. Would you like to join us?
I suppose I could spare a moment. They tell us Oblivion's founders disappeared some decades ago under mysterious circumstances. And it was Kafkiwa who revived our organization. You and Geode helped her with that, didn't you? Tell us more about it. You're keen to know too, right? What they were like back then. The mad things they got up to. That sort of thing.
Those were the days. It was actually right before the Reformation that I met Geode. I still wore a regulator then. I'd recently lost someone close to me. And also quit a long stint as an adapter to work at a bar of all places. It paid me to sit with patrons and keep them company.
Jesus Christ.
So Geode came in one night. It wasn't long before we got into an argument. First time customer, but tempers flared. And then one of us threw a punch.
You got into a fist fight? What were you even arguing about?
Damned if I know. We were deep in our cups. I think we were both just frustrated and angry at everything. By the end of it, we were both sprawled out in the street.
Damn.
A pair of drunken this odd machine stopped to lecture us, scolding us for obstructing the foot traffic and not taking better care of ourselves.
I can't imagine you ever being in such a sorry state. The odd machine. That was Kafkiwa, I take it.
That it was. Once she was done upbraiding us for our unseemly behavior, she launched into a recruitment pitch. Kafkiwa explained that she wanted to protect the outside world from Zoralja's invasion, to keep him from bringing ruin to the place her beloved son lived. And if we were so intent on self-destruction, then perhaps we might consider risking our hides for a just cause. It was a lot to take in. I hadn't given much thought to what lay beyond the barrier, and learning that Kafkiwa herself was already dead was enough to make my head spin. But Geode and I were intrigued by her ideas, and wanted to see this future of hers come to pass.
Geode often spoke of it. He told me that meeting Kafkiwa was what first taught him the value of remembering people.
Like he was sharing a holy revelation.
Oh, but back then you hadn't yet taken on Oblivion's name, had you?
Is that so? I just assumed.
It hadn't been Kafkiwa's intention to carry on Oblivion's legacy, nor adopt the cause your parents championed. Not initially, at least. She wasn't even aware such an organized resistance existed. She did, however, suspect the presence of other dissidents, those who objected to resurrecting the memories of the dead in defiance of the natural order. In the hopes of identifying like-minded comrades, we began searching the core system for traces of unauthorized access. And that's how we found it. An anomalous sector in the back of the Neon Stein. According to Melancholy, the door to that mystery had remained firmly shut since she took over the business.
The back room.
The back room. We forced our way in, only to discover that the hideout had long been abandoned. Although the occupants were gone, the equipment they'd left behind contained records of a group calling itself Oblivion. After reading through their exploits and their vision for the future, we made the decision to carry on their work.
Thus were my parents' and Kafkiwa's hopes bound together.
And carried onward by Shale and Geode.
We could never have made it this far on our own, of course. Not without the strength of arms you and your friends provided. Losing comrades is a hard thing, but being here, thinking back on the moments we shared, I can see their smiles, hear their laughter. I feel their presence, and I know they're still with us. But these memories of mine are for me alone. Reminders of why I chose to do this, and why I'll stay the course. Right. Time we got back to work. Thank you, everyone.
No, it's me who should be thanking you. Though the pain is still deep, I don't feel like I'm drowning in it anymore. Let's get out there and put a stop to Calyx. For you, for me, and for everyone who's ever believed in Oblivion.
I appreciate you helping me through this. And not only the grief, you helped me see that my comrades mean even more than me than I realized. Okay. Yo, GG's, what's up, homie? Long time no see, GG's. The fuck? They're freaking out about regulators. The end is coming. He's just freaking out. Resignation. They also got a new regulator. Oh shit. Here we go.
What's happened? Sorry to drag you out here, but I thought it best you see for yourself.
Death is your constant companion. Though you toil with diligence, death may come ere your reward is bestowed. Though your grand works be poised for completion,
announcement began after we finished our meeting with Gossen. As for its source, well...
Alex.
There is no shame in being afraid. It is that very fear which will drive you to conquer death. Let us set a new course for mankind. Let us preserve our existence unto perpetuity. Hope for it, wish for it, pray for it. We will become endless. With evolution's brilliance will we banish the ever-present darkness of mortality.
Change isn't easy. No one ever wants to take the first step. But this is the right path for us. What other way could there be? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to register.
Wow, Wicklamat! You couldn't have come at a better time. Please, you have to let us move to Tuliolal.
It's too dangerous to stay here. Who knows when the next century will turn on us? Even if we wanted to become endless, there are no more neo-regulators to be had. Fleeing is our only option.
If the solution was as simple as leaving, then we'd all have left already. Did you not hear the announcement? For the living, death is a foregone conclusion. No matter where we go, or who we shelter with, we won't get another chance like this to overcome our fate.
Easy for you to say when you have that regulator.
The Landsguard are on their way as we speak, and arrangements have been made to see that you all will be safely evacuated. Tulichola will aid you in whatever way we can. So please, remain calm.
I want to help Alexandria. I want to save its people. But what can I do? I am not their queen.
Yeah, because of course, it means that if you chose to do so, you get to play soldiers beyond the barrier. Hmm. All right, I think this is that new dungeon.
Look.
Oh, that's insane.
I think I'm doing a new dungeon.
Where are you at? Hold on. You shouldn't be at the dungeon for a
Complex
while.
1029.
No.
That's not the dungeon. Oh.
No, that's not the dungeon. You still got a while to go.
You still got a bit.
This is where I was expecting you to get stuck.
So this is one of Preservation's laboratories.
It's so dark I can barely see.
Just a moment. If I can reroute the power to the circuit.
You got the lights working.
Smell how stale the air is. This room hasn't been in use for many years.
It was thanks to Kryl and Galulja that we managed to locate this place.
Hard kinks.
You may remember that my earring contained the control code for the gate to the Golden City. As it was Preservation that constructed the portal, we reasoned that the code to operate it might include a signature of some sort, unique to their organization.
So I took a closer
Why are you so excited
line
about
by
that?
line examination yielded a string of symbols identifying the code's author. We then began accessing the nodes for every door in Everkeep, seeking out
Gabe, would you add the fart girl?
contain those same symbols.
No. Stay the fuck away from me, actually.
We finally discovered door number 1860, the entrance to the facility in which we now stand. I'd probably still be at it if Galulja hadn't been around to assist me.
I took breaks, but Shale never stopped working. Not even once.
I can contribute precious little else, I'm afraid, but I appreciate your kind words. In any case, this next part will require your helping hands.
We need to spread out and search for something that may lead us to Calyx. We're more than happy to help, of course, but I wonder, won't he realize we've found this place?
It's highly likely, and personally I hope he does.
Mm-hmm. Also holds some office supplies. Device. Let's try and open the fucking door. I gotta find another card. $158. at in here? It keeps buzzing around my head. 201930. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Mhm. I made it through the keypad, Tremere.
You made it through. Well, the keypad isn't what I was talking about. The keypad isn't the part I was talking about.
I thought the keypad was what was gonna keep me.
No.
I was gonna get stuck.
Yeah, you're gonna get stuck, but not here.
Gabe, do you want to get out of that chat in the bottom left?
Is he and the new people, newcomer? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put this on hold because now I want to watch George fail and Gabe succeed.
Crazy.
Fellow mountains.
Okay.
How the fuck do I leave this?
You press sprout
Did you say salutations and now you're leaving?
and then leave in the bottom.
Yes.
That's crazy. Why'd you go in there and say salutations then?
I had to introduce myself. Do I have to stay?
No.
You should have hit him with the salutation fine shits.
Under this error code reference, if the power supply has been interrupted for an extended period of time, then we need to reconfigure
Whoa,
the emergency generator
whoa,
in the circuit control panels.
We gotta move her! We gotta move her!
Jill, that's the emergency generator over there, isn't it?
Who are you? Why is this orange name following me?
I'm scared.
Listen, by the looks of it, it's the same model as the one used in Heritage Frown.
Hey, Trevor, how many issue greens you got? Trevor,
Enough.
are you sure you have enough?
This way, Gabe.
How is he confused in this place, bro? I hate
I know, this place is confusing.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's just a bunch of corridors and nothing. Yeah.
And you gotta go all the way around.
Come on, keep it coming.
While we're walking through here, thoughts on the fit?
I would like to say
said,
tough, but I
already gave
can't.
my
hear from
opinions.
here.
I like it. It's a vibe.
See, Gabe hasn't experienced it yet. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm looking at your fit, bro.
Not you,
Shit
not
is
you.
tough.
Should I still have 400? I wasn't asking for myself. I was asking for Miz.
What? For what?
The greens.
What about the greens?
Need some greens, right?
You need green?
No, you need greens.
Oh, I need greens. I'm good on green. Oh, you mean the... Oh. You mean the Gyashi greens?
Hi. You doing?
Guys, there's just enough seats. What are you doing?
That's red velvet right there, Shamir.
No, you mean vanilla.
Mm-mm. He's not vanilla right now.
He will be. Yeah, George, figure it out.
He's got it. One will cook.
There you go. So powerful, right?
Wasn't too bad.
That's still not the one I was talking about, though. Wishing you luck.
Oh. An Asian? Those are the bad guys.
All right, Vanilla.
Hell yeah. We slide for Alphadon.
America.
America. America.
I like that we all have horn shape.
Yes. Everyone gets
Best
included
horn
this way.
shape, NA. Oh, the whole gang here. What's up, y'all?
I'm liking the Christmas Chocobo Bard, Gabe.
Yeah, in the beginning of August.
Alright, man, I'll change the fit. Damn.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait.
No, it's alright.
It's cute
all
though.
cool.
Honestly
no,
though,
no.
it's the cutest
It's
Christmas
cute.
outfit
It's great.
so far for the Chocobo.
It's cute.
Look
Wait.
at its little basket. It's got little apples.
Try to change it. It's like the hand game.
You can't even change it. It's fine. Don't even worry. Oh.
No.
Don't change it.
No, don't
Oh,
put it on the
you're gonna get
Gridanian.
Gridanian saddle. Oh.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, now we get fucking, now we get fucking plain and simple Chocobo, because Christmas Chocobo can't exist without Christmas in the world. Look at you, you're just ugly and yellow like
Look,
mustard
you
now.
wanna see my Chocobo? Here, I'll show you my Chocobo.
Look at this mustard, disgusting.
idea of eternal life, it's begun to frighten me.
I struggle to renounce our conventional wisdom. Death is the means by which life prunes its branches, leaving the trunk to grow strong and tall. We die so that our species may flourish. What would become of mankind were we to halt that process? If unending stagnation is the fruit of our labor, then perhaps we strive for the wrong thing.
Your argument is a rejection of Master Calix's vision.
I suppose it is. Perhaps such dread would not plague me, were I capable of sharing his perspective on the subject.
But I cannot. He and I are too different, in too many ways.
First of all, she looks familiar. Second of all, did Oblivion originally work for Calix?
I lack his extraordinary genius. I had no illness threatening to cut my life short, no singularity of will to cut away all distractions and focus solely upon research.
I have nothing but respect for his determination. The way he overcame his prognosis and seized the means to transcend death itself. But I'm not convinced that this obsession with living is the right path. That's why I've decided to leave preservation and put all my effort towards building a legacy for the next generation to come.
Oh, she's the one who created Oblivion.
Surely you...
Damn.
Protocol, you understand. There can be no exceptions.
Damn, son. Okay. Yeah, Lily, I just saw yours. We get another free Fantasia. That means I'll have like 3. They were caught and eliminated, so they did kill the 2 fucking. They did kill Krau's parents. That's some bullshit. Your room lift access requires passwords to be input simultaneously at terminals in the proto lab.
Got it.
I
I need
did
Goo Goo
it.
Babies time.
Yeah. you
Good
saw.
job, George.
Good job.
Did it feel like a struggle, Jorge?
Not really. It was just trying to figure shit
Good
out.
on you.
Thank you.
My God.
You're welcome.
Told me about my ponytail. Get over here.
It'll be like that sometimes.
I was like, it's like, it's okay, he'll learn, you know? But I was like, wait, you're the tank. Who's gonna get targeted next?
This terminal doesn't look special to me, but this is definitely what we're after?
It is. But whether or not it will suffice for our purposes is another question.
The Endless are created using the memories of the deceased. But as memories are, in essence, collections of data, the resultant entities have no physical form. These data entities, as we might call them, have only two methods for interacting with the material world. One of these we saw in Living Memory, where the Endless are granted temporary bodies through the use of corporeal ether. They become much like solid ghosts that one can see and touch. The other method, which Kafkiwa employed, is the remote operation of a machine. But where do you suppose the Endless are to be found when not inhabiting a physical body?
The Endless are memories, and if memories are data, then...
Yes, we suspect they reside in a virtual domain, one contained entirely within an electrope-based machine. We've seen such a realm before, after all.
Oh, you mean like the Alexandria made from the Endless Fiend's memories? It all seems so real.
So this virtual domain, it would also be housed within the Meso terminal.
But how? I thought we shut down all the terminals in Living Memory.
You did. And Kafkiwa's program performed just as she intended. The Meso terminal itself was deactivated, as evidenced by the failure of the device which was keeping Sphne's body in stasis. Be that as it may, we face a master of electrope engineering. That he managed to partition and protect the sector harboring his own memories is well within the bounds of possibility.
Let us say that the Meso terminal does indeed contain a second domain, and that Calyx himself resides there. This city, on the other hand, exists here in the source. That being the case, I thought perhaps we could prevent his remote interference by closing the gate to the Golden City, and thus severing the connection between worlds.
Except I tried to close it once already when I visited Living Memory. The process required administrative authorization, a restriction I assumed at the time had been imposed by the Queen.
But now you think Calyx might be responsible.
Just as I suspected. Even now, security transmissions from throughout the Keep are being tapped by the core system and routed elsewhere. Almost every single one has you as its focus. He's keeping track of the keyholder's movements.
Time's up, and what a waste of time it's been. Hoping to find me by tracing security data? That will not be necessary. Through a not inconsiderable effort, I've taken your measure and prepared a force sufficient to subdue you. You to the upper reaches of the Meso terminal. The storage device which holds my memories is there. Break the memory bank and victory is yours. I, in turn, will seek to wrest the key from you with any and every means at my disposal.
And if we refuse this invitation?
I will wait and continue to convert Alexandrians into Endless. Consider the urgency of the situation and make the wiser choice.
Answer me one question, Calyx. The Endless Fiend. When she was queen, you had her face an impossible task, then manipulated her into using the key when she was at her most desperate. can do all that, then why not whisk it away when her plans went to ruin? Why let it fall into our hands?
You pour salt in the wound. That disaster was a miscalculation on my part. As her end drew near, Sphene and her restructured memories had become one with the terminal's control systems. In that singular place, in that singular moment, she wielded an authority greater than mine. Thus she was able to shield you, the neighboring sovereign to whom she entrusted her nation's future, and the hero to whom she entrusted that priceless key. I am unsure to what degree she perceived my presence, but she knew that someone was watching. Does that satisfy your curiosity?
It does. And I'm satisfied that you will take nothing more from this nation. Not one more life, not one more future, not one single smile from another child's face. You hear me? Sorry for losing my temper, but there's only one way we can deal with people like Calyx. Whatever grand future he envisions, someone will be made to pay the price. And I won't let that happen.
If I may, I realize it is not my place to say this. Even so, I must thank you both. On behalf of my other self, allow me to say how grateful I am to have you as our champions.
All right, yo, Lily, I'm gonna end the stream here because it's already 11 and at night. So, and I gotta record something. So I'll be back on tomorrow for sure. So I'm gonna holla at you. We'll be back on tomorrow for sure though, because I think this is the part where we're gonna be doing the dungeon. So tomorrow we're gonna run the dungeon. For sure. But I'm gonna holla at you, Lily. All right, homie. Later.